Yeah, well, delighted to be joined by Gavin Slater. Now, Gavin, the foundation have been doing so much good work over the last, they've been doing a lot of good work for a long time, but obviously in the pandemic, there's been so many different challenges that you've sort of risen to. One of those is obviously calling as many season ticket holders as you can. That sounds like an unbelievable task. How did it all come about, and how's it been going?
Yeah, well, we had a little chat with the with you guys at the club, with Jake and our staff that's let's say not so busy at the moment. So we worked out that probably there's about 3,000 season ticket holders. We've got so about 9 or 10 staff that's available to make the calls. So yeah, we've divided it up. They've got just short of 300 calls each, and I've set them a target of trying to get it all done by the end of February. So they've got about another week or so to go, and yeah, we're on course. So if there's a season ticket holder that's not had a call yet, it should happen next week.
And it's just really about just seeing how they are, really, isn't it? It's just about a check-in welfare call.
Yeah, it's just as you say, it's just a welfare call, see how they're doing. Obviously, we're into our 3rd lockdown now, so over the winter months, it's probably one of the harder lockdowns to go through. Can't go out so much with the weather and everything, especially the snow that we had. So yeah, just see how they are, how they're doing. If they needed anything, we'd be willing to assist with, I don't know, any vaccination lifts that they might need, or that kind of thing, or if anybody needed to nip out to get a few groceries and a few bits of food or whatever. But yeah, it's just a well-being call, really.
Yeah, what sort of response have you had from supporters? Have they been sort of surprised? Have you had people on the phone for hours because they're just happy to speak to people?
A bit of everything, really. I mean, yeah, it's been a surprise call, so they've not been expecting it. And those that we've got through to and spoken to, you know, really grateful for it. Some are working from home, obviously, and homeschooling, so they've not had so much time. And others have, you know, really appreciated the contact and have spoken at length. And you know, most of our staff are Peterborough fans anyway, so it's an opportunity to discuss the club, discuss football, and just, you know, something different that, you know, they've not had recently.
Yeah, and how pleased are you with your staff? Because as you say, it's a large undertaking, because as you say, you're essentially going into the unknown, really. When you dial the number, you don't kind of know what conversation is going to go, but you must be pleased with how your staff have dealt with what you set them.
Definitely, they've been fantastic. As I say, it was quite a huge challenge in terms of numbers, but I was conscious, didn't want it to drag on too long, so I wanted to try and do as many as we can by the end of the month, as I say. So yeah, and the staff have been brilliant. As I say, they're fans of the club, so it gave them, you know, they're missing our games as much as anybody, so it gave them an opportunity to discuss the club, discuss the performances, which fingers crossed it continues, but lately it's obviously been pretty good.
How important is it for supporters to remain sort of engaged in that way? Because you say without, you know, being able to come to the games, they can sit and watch I Follow and what have you, but they haven't really got the platform to sort of discuss things, have they, really? Because they can't just pop around their friends and have that conversation. So it's nice to be able to talk posh with someone who knows what they're talking about. Exactly,
and some of the feedback that I've seen and heard is, you know, they're missing seeing their friends in the pub before and after a game, or meeting for food, fish and chips or whatever, as I say, before and after, or just that sort of community around a ground on a game day.
And in terms of the foundation, I mean, we're going to talk in a separate Zoom about all the other work you do. But as a foundation, things like this is a great opportunity to showcase what you do, really, because in essence, you're there for the community, and this is a perfect example of that.
That's right, yeah. I mean, as I say, we've offered sort of food and help with food and help to vaccinations, but we've got other sessions and programs on that we can signpost, you know, the supporters to if it's of interest. So yeah, we've been able to mention different initiatives on the phone calls.